Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, you've landed at exactly the right time. Today, we are diving into one of the most powerful and profitable topics in the business world right now: AI and productivity. Let me ask you something. What if you could save over 20 hours every single week, automate the tasks that are draining your time and energy, and actually generate thousands of dollars in additional revenue every single month just by using the right AI tools? That's not a dream. That's exactly what smart businesses are doing right now. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to do it too. Here's what we are looking at on screen. Three numbers that should get your attention. First, $5,000 plus per month in revenue potential. That's what people are unlocking through AI powered content and automation. Second, 20 hours saved per week. That's half a full time working week handed back to you every single week. And third, up to 2 million views per month in content reach. Because when you combine AI with the right strategy, your content doesn't just grow, it explodes. This presentation was put together by Waymont Consulting, specialists in AI strategy for growth focused businesses. So, whether you're a solopreneur, a small business owner, or running an agency, stay with me because what's coming next is going to change the way you work forever. Alright, so now we are getting into the meat of it, and I want you to really pay attention to this slide because what it's telling you is something that every business owner, every freelancer, every entrepreneur needs to hear right now. The title says it all: Why AI plus productivity is the biggest business shift of our decade. Not of this year, not of this quarter, of this entire decade. And I don't say that lightly. We've seen big shifts before: the internet, social media, smartphones. Each one completely rewired how business worked. But what's happening right now with AI? It's moving faster, hitting harder, and touching every single industry all at once. This is not a wave you want to miss. So let's break down exactly what this slide is showing us. Because there are three critical truths here, and each one is more important than the last. Truth number one: time is bleeding away. Look at that first card. The clock icon says it all before you even read a word. Here's the stat: the average knowledge worker loses 2.5 hours every single day to repetitive manual tasks. Tasks that AI can now handle in seconds. 2.5 hours every single day. Let's do the maths together. That's 12.5 hours a week, over 50 hours a month, more than 600 hours a year, just vanishing into tasks like writing emails, formatting reports, responding to routine customer queries, scheduling, data entry, copy pasting information between systems. Now ask yourself honestly, how many of those hours are you losing right now? Because here's the thing, those hours aren't just time, they're money. If your time is worth even £50 an hour, that's £30,000 a year being silently drained from your business. Not by a bad employee, not by a broken process, just by doing things manually that a well configured AI tool could do in seconds. This is why the businesses that adopt AI first aren't just more efficient, they are operating on a completely different level. They are getting the equivalent of extra working days every single week without hiring a single extra person. Time is your most valuable resource, and right now, for most businesses, it's bleeding away. Truth number two: your competitors are already moving. This one should make you uncomfortable, and it's meant to. Over 77% of businesses are already piloting or deploying AI tools. Let that number sink in. More than three quarters of your competitive landscape is already experimenting with, testing, or actively using AI in their operations. And here's the thing about technology adoption: it follows a curve. Right now, we are still in the early majority phase. The businesses jumping in today are still getting a competitive advantage, but that window is closing fast. Think about what happened with social media. The businesses that got on Instagram and LinkedIn early, before the algorithm made it impossible to grow organically, built audiences of hundreds of thousands almost for free. The ones that waited, they are now spending thousands on ads just to reach the same people. AI is following the exact same pattern. The tools are accessible, the learning curve is lower than you think, and the businesses moving now are building workflows, systems, and capabilities that will take their competitors years to catch up to. Falling behind isn't just an option you want to avoid. In 2025 and beyond, it could be the difference between a business that scales and one that slowly gets squeezed out of the market. The question isn't whether you should use AI. The question is, how quickly can you start? Truth number three: revenue is being left on the table. And this is the one that really gets me. because this isn't about cutting costs or saving time anymore. This is about money you are actively missing out on right now, today, while you're reading this. AI powered businesses are reporting 30 to 40% higher output per employee, not a small bump, not a marginal gain, nearly double the productivity from the same headcount. What does that translate to in real terms? It means a marketing team of 3 people producing content, campaigns, and copy at the level of a team of 5 or 6. It means a customer service operation handling twice the volume without doubling the staff. It means a solo consultant taking on more clients, delivering faster, and charging more because their capacity has fundamentally expanded. And when output goes up without costs going up, profit follows directly, immediately. The businesses that have made this shift aren't just more productive, they are more profitable. They're reinvesting that extra capacity into growth, into new revenue streams, into serving more customers at a higher level. Meanwhile, the businesses that haven't made the shift yet, they're leaving that revenue sitting on the table every single month. So let's bring this all together. Three truths, three reasons why AI and productivity isn't just a trend. It's a fundamental business necessity. Time is being lost every day to tasks that should already be automated. Your competitors are moving, and the gap is widening, and real measurable revenue is being missed by every business that hasn't yet made AI a core part of how they operate. The opportunity in front of you right now is enormous, but opportunity doesn't wait. In the next section, we are going to get practical. We are going to look at the exact AI tools that are making this possible. Tools that require no coding, no technical background, and no massive budget to get started. Because knowing the problem is only half the battle. The other half, taking action. Let's keep going. Okay, this is the slide you've been waiting for. We've talked about the opportunity. We've talked about why this matters. Now it's time to get practical. Because knowing that AI can save you time and make you money is one thing. But knowing exactly which tools to use and how much time each one saves you, that's where the real value is. So let's get into it. This is our technical deep dive. 5 AI tools that are actively making businesses thousands of pounds and dollars every single month. And next to each tool, you'll notice a number. That's the average hours saved per week just from implementing that one tool alone. By the time we've gone through all 5, I want you to add those numbers up in your head because the total is going to surprise you. Let's go. Tool number 1, ChatGPT/GPT-4o, saving 8 hours per week. This is the one most people have heard of, but very few are using it to its full potential. ChatGPT, and specifically the GPT-4o model, is not just a chatbot. In a business context, it is a content engine, a copywriter, a customer service agent, and a strategic thinking partner, all rolled into one tool. Here's how businesses are using it right now. Writing first drafts of emails that used to take 30 minutes, done in 60 seconds. Creating social media content for an entire week, done in under 20 minutes. Building customer support response templates that handle 80% of incoming queries automatically. Set up once, running forever. The use cases are genuinely endless. Proposals, reports, product descriptions, blog posts, video scripts. Yes, even scripts like this one. And the quality? With the right prompts, it's indistinguishable from human writing. 8 hours a week. That's one full working day returned to you every single week just from this one tool. Tool number 2, Make, formerly known as Integromat, saving 5 hours per week. Now this one is the secret weapon that most people outside of the tech world haven't discovered yet, and it is absolutely game-changing for small businesses. Make is a no-code automation platform that connects over 1,000 different apps and services together. Think of it as the glue between all your business tools. Here's a simple example. Every time someone fills in a contact form on your website, Make can automatically add them to your CRM, send them a personalized welcome email, create a task in your project management tool, and notify your sales team on Slack, all without a single human touching it. That workflow alone could save hours every week, and you can build it with no coding knowledge whatsoever. Just drag, drop, and connect. Businesses are made to automate invoicing, lead follow-up, content publishing, data reporting, client onboarding, you name it. If it involves moving information from one place to another, Make can do it for you automatically 24 hours a day, 5 hours a week, every week without lifting a finger. Tool number 3, Jasper AI, saving 4 hours per week. If your business relies on marketing and every business does, then Jasper AI needs to be in your toolkit. Jasper is purpose built for long form marketing content. We are talking SEO blog posts that rank on Google, advertising copy that converts, email marketing sequences, landing page content, and brand messaging, all produced at a fraction of the time it would take a human copywriter. What makes Jasper different from just using ChatGPT for writing is that it's trained specifically on marketing frameworks. It understands things like IDA, attention, interest, desire, action. It knows how to write a headline that stops the scroll. It knows how to structure a blog post that Google loves. For businesses spending thousands on content agencies or freelance writers, Jasper can dramatically reduce that cost while actually increasing output volume. More content, published more consistently, performing better in search. 4 hours a week saved. And for many businesses, thousands saved in outsourced content cost. Tool number 4, Notion AI, saving 3 hours per week. If ChatGPT is your content engine, Notion AI is your business brain. Notion has always been a powerful tool for organizing information, notes, wikis, project management, databases. But with AI built directly into it, it has become something else entirely. Notion AI can now summarize your meeting notes automatically. It can turn a rough brain dump into a fully structured standard operating procedure. It can search across your entire knowledge base and surface exactly the information you need in seconds. It can help your team stay aligned without endless back and forth messages. For business owners and team leaders who are constantly drowning in information, Notion AI brings clarity and structure to the chaos. 3 hours a week might sound modest, but when those are 3 hours you were previously spending hunting for information or rewriting messy notes, it's transformative. Tool number 5, 11 Labs plus HeyGen, saving 5 hours per week, and we've saved one of the most exciting for last. 11 Labs and HeyGen together represent the cutting edge of AI video and voiceover production. And for any business creating video content at scale, this combination is an absolute superpower. 11 Labs generates incredibly realistic AI voiceovers in minutes. You type your script, choose a voice, and out comes broadcast quality audio. No recording studio, no voice artist fees, no retakes. HeyGen takes it further, creating AI avatar videos where a digital presenter delivers your script on screen. Perfect for training videos, product explainers, social content, and YouTube. Produced in a fraction of the time traditional video takes. For content creators and businesses that rely on video, this combination alone can cut production time by up to 70%. 5 hours saved per week, and a content output that most teams could only dream of. Now, did you add those numbers up? 8 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. That's 25 hours saved every single week from just 5 tools. Tools that are available right now. Tools that don't require a developer, a big budget, or a technical background. That's more than half a full-time working week handed back to you every week to reinvest into growth. Coming up next, we are going to show you exactly how these tools connect together into a seamless automation workflow. So you can see not just what they do individually, but how they work as a system. Don't go anywhere. Alright, now let's pull back the curtain and show you exactly how AI automation actually works in practice. This is the part where it all clicks together, and I promise you, it's simpler than you think. We are looking at a 4-step framework that any business, regardless of size, industry, or technical ability, can deploy starting this week. Let's walk through each step. Step 1. Input. Every automation starts with raw information coming in. This could be a customer email landing in your inbox, a new inquiry form submitted on your website, a content brief from a client, or data being updated in your system. This is the trigger. The moment something happens, the machine wakes up. Step 2. AI Brain. This is where the intelligence kicks in. The input gets passed directly to a large language model. Think ChatGPT or GPT-4o, which reads, understands, and processes that information. It might generate a reply. It might classify the request. It might summarize a long document into 3 bullet points. It might write a complete piece of content from a one-line brief. All of this happens in seconds, automatically, without a human involved. Step 3. Automation. Now the output from the AI needs to go somewhere, and this is where tools like Make or Zapier come in. They act as the traffic controller, routing the AI's output to exactly the right place. Send this email to the client, add this lead to the CRM, post this content to the website, notify this team member on Slack. the right output delivered to the right place every single time without anyone pressing a button. Step 4, output. And here's the beautiful part. What lands at the end of this pipeline is a finished, polished result, a completed email, a published report, a piece of content ready to go live, an action taken and logged. Tasks that used to take hours, done in minutes. Running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without human intervention. That's not the future. That's what's available to your business right now. Let's keep going. Now, here's where it gets really exciting because we're not talking theory anymore. These are real numbers from real businesses. Three stats on this slide that speak for themselves: $5,200 in extra monthly revenue, generated through AI content automation alone. Not from hiring more staff, not from working longer hours, just from plugging the right AI tools into an existing workflow. 22 hours saved every single week using ChatGPT combined with Make automation workflows. That's over 3 full working days returned to the business every week like clockwork, and 3.4 times higher output per employee, meaning the same person doing the same job but producing nearly 3.5 times more results. That's not an upgrade, that's a transformation. Now let's look at the real world case studies below, because this is where it truly comes to life. A solo consultant automated their proposal process, saving 6 hours a week, and used that time to take on 2 extra clients. More capacity, more revenue, zero extra effort. An e-commerce brand used AI for product descriptions, launched 40% faster, and saw 25% more sales as a direct result. And an agency combined AI video with voiceover production, cut their production time by 70%, and tripled their content output overnight. Same teams, same budgets, completely different results. This is what AI makes possible, starting today. Now let's talk about the revenue opportunity, because the numbers on this slide are seriously hard to ignore. On the left, we have monthly view potential by content type. AI tools tutorials are leading the pack at over 2 million views per month. AI automation content follows closely behind. Even the lower end, AI productivity hacks, is pulling 500,000 views monthly. But views mean nothing without monetization. So let's look at the CPM breakdown on the right. This is where the B2B angle becomes your biggest advantage. A B2B audience generates $12 to $18 CPM, translating to a staggering $21,600 per month in revenue potential. Tech and SaaS audiences come in at $10 to $15 CPM, still delivering $15,000 monthly. Even general business content commands $8,000 per month. And here's the bottom line, literally at the bottom of this slide. AI and productivity content attracts a B2B audience with CPMs 3 times higher than general content, making it one of the highest revenue niches available on the platform today. The audience is there, the money is there. The only question is, are you? We are nearly at the end, and this slide is arguably the most important one of all, because this is the bottom line for your business in 2025. 4 truths, no fluff. Let's go. First, AI is no longer optional. Your competitors are already automating. Every single week you delay is another week they pull further ahead. The gap isn't standing still, it's growing. Second, time saved equals money earned. This isn't motivational talk, it's pure maths. Take your hourly rate, multiply it by 20 saved hours per week, and calculate what that's worth annually. For most business owners, we are talking tens of thousands of pounds or dollars sitting unclaimed every single year. Third, you don't need a big team. This is the great equalizer. Small businesses with the right AI tools can now compete directly with enterprises that have 10 times the headcount. The playing field has genuinely never been more level. And fourth, start now, scale fast. Every tool covered in this video requires zero coding, zero technical background. You could implement one this week and see results before the weekend. So here's your moment of decision. You now know the tools. You've seen the results. You understand the opportunity. The businesses winning in 2025 aren't the biggest or the best funded. They are the ones who acted first. Don't let that be someone else. And that brings us to the end. And what a journey it's been. We've covered the opportunity. We've broken down the tools. We've seen the real results. And we've given you a framework you can implement starting today. The message is simple. AI and productivity isn't coming, it's already here. And the businesses that embrace it now are the ones that will dominate their industries in the years ahead. You don't need a big budget, you don't need a technical team, You just need the right guidance and the decision to act. That's exactly what Waymon Consulting specializes in. If you're ready to transform your business with AI to save time, scale faster, and unlock revenue you're currently leaving on the table, the team at Waymont is ready to help you make it happen. Visit them at www.waymontconsulting.com or drop them a message directly at info@waymontconsulting.com. If this video added value to you today, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, keep building, keep growing. Thank you for watching.